Start recording. Hello VOD. How's it going? Today is another day. Hello Lolmat. Hello Cyrus. We got an immediate dink water from Annie. Cheers. Hello Entropy. How's it going, my friend? How are you today? So today is a continuation of yesterday. We got our first mob simulation going. I think it's time we moved on to bigger mobs, more energy, more power, more mobs, more resources. And what that actually means is we're going to progress through this just a little bit more. And we want to get our shulker data model. And then this will allow us to print diamonds. And with these diamonds, we can power this entire setup. So we need to set up a loop first, and then we'll be good to go. Hello, Rage 10 times over. How's it going? Got a 90 on a test today. I felt a little bit better. How are you doing? I'll be honest, I'm having a little bit of a slow, maybe even anxious day today, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. So we'll be taking it a little quieter today, maybe listening to some quieter music perhaps, and just relaxing. What about y'all? Tell me about your days. Let's get more of these pulsating prediction matrices going. I think what we want to do is like straight up just make the numismatic dynamo right now, because I think there's nothing stopping us. We just need to get some vibrant. And how do we get vibrant? So we have the EBF. We just need ender pearl dust, which we can definitely procure. We've got one of these gears. Let me calculate how much we need, because we need 2 plates and then 4 ingots. So that's just 6 ingots total, plus an energized bimetal gear, which we have one. Okay. And please tell me that's LV. Yes, it is. Lovely. So let's actually, what is the ratio in which we make this? 2 per? Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just macerate 4 of these. So yeah, we're doing another day of Monifactory today. Just bing chilling. Doing our best. I thought I had some energetic alloy dust, but I might have smelted it all. Hello, Willie. I want to check out this pack, but I feel like having a run in both this and GTNH would confuse me. Maybe. I think you should definitely do one at a time, I believe. If you're in GTNH and you're enjoying yourself, I don't know if there's a reason to pop out of it for this. I still think GTNH is just an unforgettably good pack that really just cannot be compared. But this is pretty good. This is pretty damn good. It gets close. Except for this little mixing animation. As soon as they fix it, it's over. It's over. The screams of the damned are coming from a song by someone named Archie Marshall of King Cruel. And he is one of my favorite artists. I actually went to a show of his. He's very good. But yeah, he does scream like the damned souls from time to time. Diamond dynamos are so OP, it lasts through 3 versions of Monifactory or Omnifactory. Yeah, pretty much. And I actually have plans for power that don't involve diamond gens. I think we're gonna end up doing naphtha using raw oil for most of our power gen. I do want to get some passive resources set up though, because I hate mining. So I'm just going to have this area where we have the simulation chambers. That's going to be powered by the numismatic dynamo and like nothing else essentially. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so we do need 2 plates. Let's chuck those in here now. 50 plus Aussie viewers as soon as I mention, what's it called? Yeah, Aussies really love naphtha. It's a thing. Why do we have arsenic in our inventory? What gives? Okay, and what else do I need? I actually need some real stuff for this, right? So we need this redstone coil thingy, which is actually very, very easy. Lay that. A excitation coil. So let's get a couple of gold rods going after that. I forget, Entropy, you're an Aussie viewer. That's true. Forgot about that. Okay. Let's make this redstone okay, nope, I'll go fuck myself. Okay, let's make this redstone transmission coil. And then let's also just get started on the furnaces. So let's do this. Let's make 3. I like the number 3. Oh yes, and here's where it starts. So we have no silver. We could go out mining. I wouldn't mind mining actually, just like a little bit of mining. So let's put some stuff away while this drill charges up, and let's get a little bit of mining done, just to break up, because we're going to be doing a lot of quest book crafting, stuff like that, so. Yeah, I am liking normal mode. It's pretty chill. Okay, once that goes, I can throw everything back in. There we go, that and that. Chuck this in here, put you in here. Circuits, weird stuff, iron, silver rod goes here. Okay. Uh-oh. Why aren't you being powered? Ooh, I blew a cable by overvolting, or by overpulling voltage. That's funny. I haven't done that in a long, long while. Okay, let's go over what I just did wrong. So, where the fuck did all my cables go? Okay. 4 times, let's go up to 8 times. So basically, I didn't realize this, but this wire can hold 8 amps, and I was originally using a wire that can move 4 amps of energy to power this 2 LV energy hatches and this transformer. What I didn't think about is that each of these LV energy hatches takes 2 amps, so that's 4 amps between the 2 of them. And then when I add on this 4 amps that are going into the LV or the low voltage transformer, it totally fries this wire. So, in order to solve this, it's very simple. All we gotta do, hop on 8 times wire. And that should be it, pretty much. I don't know what's hurting me, but I think it's steam related. Do that, and I guess we'll do it, actually, from this. Okay, nope, maybe not. There we go. That's actually a terrible idea, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should do it from below. And you will have power failed. There you go, good. And I actually shouldn't run both of these at the same time, so I'm going to turn this off just to charge my drill. Did a little routing, and I'll be doing Monifactory Skyblock run. Very excited for that. That sounds awesome, Rage. You'll have to let me know how that goes. That sounds really fun. Shmev, hello. Hey Nine, it's been a while since I've been able to catch a stream. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Today is a little bit of a slow day, but in general, I'm doing pretty well. How about you, my friend? How are you, Shmev? Can't wait to have a dedicated place to charge this shit up, which I'll probably put over with the numismatic gens as well. What is making that horrifying sound? I think it's the lathe. Oh yeah. Alright, let's find some silver. Nothing here. This hook is just addictingly fast. Is silver even spawn in the overworld? Galena vein? Yeah, I guess so. Only not in the nether, so we shouldn't try to find a vein like that in the nether. Okay. So yeah, we've actually seen one of these veins probably because I needed to get lead at some point. Been debating retrying GTNH or doing a different type of pack. Honestly, Monifactory is pretty good. Pretty damn good. I hate to say it, they cooked. Ow, what the fuck? No silver. Damn, dude. There's just no silver anywhere. That looks kind of mildly silvery. Nope, nickel. Wait. Nope. I'll try to keep you updated. I don't catch streams that often due to you streaming at midnight my time. I stream at midnight my time as well. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a night owl these days. I guess for as long as y'all have known me, I have been a little bit of a night owl. Let's go, finally. Okay, 90 degrees to the right. And probably like right here. Yep, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna move right here, and then we're gonna dig straight down, as you should never do. And somehow, oh, we have the magnet. Let's go. I'm gonna disable it for now. Oh, it's right on the surface too. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna enable the magnet, trash a couple of random things, and go to town on this vein. Bone-hurting vein. Are you talking about your audio? If my audio is bad, I need to know that immediately. I think you were telling me yesterday about Linux audio stuff. Yeah, the drill sounds are kind of nice. A lot of the sound effects I have been quite enjoying. Like the alloy smelter sound effect from Modern is pretty chill. Okay, perfect. Finder 1 has been a godsend in my GTNH run since I've used it. That is pretty hype. There's some really funny routing things you can do with it. I think with the Finder 1 specifically, because it takes variations of ores, you can like centrifuge cassiterite or just sand, and you get like cassiterite out of it or something funky. Oh, hello. Shall we explore a little bit of this? And then you can find mica with cassiterite from like centrifuged sand. It's very weird. Some funny things you can do. All right, all we did was get galena, which is probably means that we need to dig a little bit deeper to get to the silver, which is right there. Yep, okay. I'm so sorry, Lolmat. Losing progress on anything always feels bad, especially if it's like out of your control. That reminds me I should probably remember my inquiry code or put it somewhere important. Double copper vein, big, we like that. Moves. Anytime I see a pyrite chalcopyrite vein, I know it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright, let's chuck some of the actual ore in our backpack. And just keep going. I think I'll probably have to trash some stuff here. I wish there was like an auto trash filter for stuff like cobblestone and stone dust. There might be, and I might just be missing it. Does anyone know about that who plays Monifactory? I would love to automatically just delete stone dust and cobblestone from my inventory. Pick up upgrade on your backpack and void upgrade. Okay. Danny, 200,000. Wanted to play this mod pack. Should I start GTNH or Monifactory? So, if you have never played a Greg Tech pack before, I think 100% you should start with Monifactory. It's a lot easier to get into, and it will introduce you to a lot of things that you'll need to know in order to play Greg Tech New Horizons that might be frustrating to find out through Greg Tech New Horizons. So like how a bunch of Greg Tech machines work and what the basic throughput, like the through line of the pack is all explained very well in Monifactory. So that's my recommendation. I started with Nomi CEU, which was the most modern Omnifactory variant the time I was playing it. You can use the sophisticated backpack. I'll have to check all of those things out. Alright, that's enough silver for now, I think. Should get us through the small amount that we need. Yeah, that was a... This is like... I've said it before, this is literally faster than Creative Flight. It's kind of insane. Thank you for the follow, Zeroth. How's it going today? How are you? Okay. Let's get all this out of my backpack. Smelt it all down. And I'll put the galena in this one of these chests. Spider 9, web slinging your way through the buildings. That's true. That's me. The one and only Spider 9. Okay, why did I even get silver again? I think I needed a silver furnace. Well, that is a very easy solution. Gold furnace. We are not out of diamonds. What do you mean? Alright, and then we just need to make some of these coils, which should be very easy now that we have a lathe. I actually like the modern lathe. That's a new thing for me. Liking the lathe is new. And there's our first numismatic dynamo. So, for those of you who don't know, this thing is really overpowered. What it does is it converts coins and diamonds and all types of precious things into power, and a lot of it. We've got 1.2 million RF per single diamond, and we can generate diamonds using this thing. So, that's going to be the loop, I guess. Where do I want to put this? Maybe here, honestly. Man, I hate how shift-click places this how I don't want it to be placed. We're gonna need some laser I/O stuff that I will always forget how to make. We probably need one of these funky laser nodes. And then we'll probably need the funky laser wrench. And then what else do we need? One of those RF thingies. Yep, conductive Fe iron overclocker. We might need a higher tier of this, honest to God. Let's go with the energetic one, because that seems right for where we're at. Didn't realize HNN was in this. That's really neat. Yes, it is. It is something. It is very powerful. That's what I will say. I haven't figured out how I feel with it in the context of the pack yet. A Nomifactory, it was a little too powerful, I think. It just kind of made a lot of what could have been interesting resource gathering a little bit monotonous. But I don't think it like, I don't know. It's the same. I feel the same way about mystical agriculture. Dude, I walked over their energy card. That's what we need. Tin plate. Okay. Oh, and we're out of tin. Let's go. And thank you for the follow, Sprite Max. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? Check if you can make node Overclockers. I can. Not now. Well, maybe now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, do we need an inscriber though? Dark steel MV. So we can. It would just be a pain in the ass to make, so I'm not gonna bother right now. What do they do exactly? How do I make more of these? Oh, just more tin plates. We'll probably want an MV converter over here. So I should probably get on that. I could just do one-to-one. Maybe I don't need laser IO just yet. Although, why am I converting to RF when I'm using this to simulate it? What am I doing? Okay. Silly, silly 9. Okay, we want an energy card up, maybe, and energy card down, and then one more energy card to take in the energy from the node thingamajig. I definitely know what I'm doing with this. Not gonna lie, I'm in ZPM and I have never used a node overclocker. Well, you know. RF is banned in this base. It could be. It really could be. And someone said, Sui said, oof, gotta stream at 4:48 a.m. I should maybe sleep. Sometimes I'll just wake up for like the random threefold stream at some horrifying hour of the morning, and I'll just like in a haze, I'll like say some shit and I will forget everything. Okay. Let's give this a whirl. This could work. Holy fucking moly. Okay, are we getting energy? I am at maximum potential. Okay, I like how that sounds. Oh, and I'm gonna need to do item logistics. Oh my gosh, because I need to figure out how to pull the correct things up into here. Oh my gosh, golly. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is make a mob from the nether, I think, because we want to get some more of this hellish matter. Let's check what our best option is. I'm kind of thinking we should do wither skeleton, but that might be kind of painful, so we just choose something simple. Gas tier, can we do that? Maybe, I don't have spider eyes. I don't want to find all this shit. Blaze. Oh, we could definitely do blaze. Yeah, we're gonna do blaze. So much easier. Do it in one node? I could, couldn't I? I really could. Nether mobs are crazy expensive to run. Okay. I take your word for it, but I need these hellish matters. So do you think it's more important for me to run nether mobs or to run a bunch of the regular ones and just use netherrack to convert it? Let's try both. Let's try both. Let's get this. Where are you? Blaze model. Oh, and I need the pulsating prediction thingamajigs. System energy levels critical? Okay, how do I fix that? Because we're at 0. Why are we at 0? Do I need to put some type of card in this? No, this is mode insert. Okay, how do we... Do you mind? extract. No. Down. Down. Is it working? Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. That's huge. We're burning diamonds today, baby. You can right click the item while it's inside. Oh. Oh, that's actually really helpful. God, okay. Yeah, that would have been nice. Okay, we are burning diamonds, but we are making some cool stuff. We're making some of that hellish matter, and we're getting chances to make blaze prediction, which we can use to make sulfur, blaze rods, magma blocks, none of which I particularly care about, although I know I can turn magma blocks into lava, which could be useful for some types of automation, but not just yet. Magmatic dynamo. Interesting. Yeah, we were burning through many, many diamonds very, very quickly. End matter. Okay, ender pearls, which we are severely lacking in. Is there a way to create these? Diamonds and pulsating dust. And the Enderman data model. Isn't there Steam Age in this as well? Like, theoretically, no one's actually in Steam Age in this pack. Unless they're in like hard mode, probably. I haven't felt like I needed to do anything Steam. Hello, General Cooper. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? Enderman model is the standard. That sounds about right. I do want to get to the shulker data model really quickly. Which means I'll need at least 8 ender pearls. We can do a funky recipe. If I only need 8 ender pearls for the amount of stuff I need, then I think we should just burn some more diamonds at this point. You need to macerate the steam macerator. Is 5.3 equivalent LV macerators, and it's cheap to run. That is good to know, and thank you for that. I don't think I'll go back to Steam. I would rather just make a bunch of LV macerators. All right, and then I need to do a quick back of the napkin calculation because we need, oh, we only need 7 of this. So that's 28 hellish matter is what we need. Yeah. And then let's make one more model framework while we wait. Hello, Mastadope. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Pulsating mesh. Carbon mesh, coal and string. And I remember that the problem with this is that we ran out of string really, really quickly. Coal dust. Man, I can't wait to get the multi-smelter though, because this alloy smelter is, it's like the backbone of my factory right now. Let me catch up with chat. I'm in the in-between LV and MV. What tips would you recommend me, and what is a good way to move stuff for a factory production? Are you playing Greg Tech New Horizons or Monifactory? And yes. Oh, Monifactory. I don't know. I'm still playing this pack for the first time myself. So I'm not sure that anything I'm doing is particularly efficient or effective. But I will say, yeah, multi-smelter as a goal for HV is good. Oh, a drill. Damascus steel drill at MV is what I got. I've been really appreciating using this thing. Yeah, have fun is good. That's a good one. I can't lie. I like that one. All right, we've got 4 extraterrestrial matter, so we're getting somewhere. And then let's also get our electrical steel. Oh my gosh. Goo. underscore just rated the channel with 19 viewers. Hello, Goo. How's it going? Hello, viewers. My name is Nine. I'm playing some Monifactory today. What did you guys get up to today, and how was your stream? Okay, I am all over the place now. You just totally derailed my train of thought, Goo. I got hella streamer brain today. Okay, throw that in there. Throw, oh, let's just get a bunch of these and throw. Got so much random stuff in my inventory right now. It's kind of a travesty. Okay, tin plate can go back here. Gold can go here. These two here. That in there. Okay, we're looking good. Will I even use this? Is contractually obligated to write something to cheers me. Oh, cheers, my friend. Let's put on a different song. Oh, what am I feeling today? Could listen to some Alex G. Not that cool. Not that cool. What are we thinking? Hey Nine, we made a bunch of stuff for the AE system and fixed an issue with the crop bot that was vaporizing the farm in solo run. I'm assuming when you say crop bot, this was GTNH. And now we're gonna get up to going to bed. Well, thank you for the raid. Let me slash shout out our new friend Goo. And thank you. I hope you get some good sleep, and I'm glad you figured out your crop bot. We're playing Monifactory 0.13, which is a very chill pack so far. And yeah, we're in like MV for those of you who are just joining us today. This one's an EV, last one made it to UMV. Wow. I feel like I recognize your name now that you say that. Okay. All right, and now we can get our shulker data model soon. I think I need to find some electrical steel, which we should have extra of, and we need to put that in a bender. Oh, okay, so you were on Hive Run. Okay, I remember now. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. It's awesome that you're streaming, and it's nice to see you again. Okay, so let's get back to it. I'm gonna get rid of this Blaze model, and we're gonna put in our shulker data model. And that is gonna be the actual key to this, because as we train this data model up, we'll get more and more of these shulker predictions, which will give us free diamonds. So that's pretty hype. What I need to do is figure out how to laser IO, take the items out of this, and put them into this, but I don't know how to do that. I think there's a quest, like a laser IO quest for something related to items, so maybe I should like read that, possibly. Okay, there's all that. The factory, what did I do here? Energetic alloy 1. Item cards. Item cards are useful for moving items between inventories over moderate distances. Like with fluid cards, these accept logistics overclockers to increase their throughput further. And then what do I do with this? Insert, extract, I guess that makes sense. Is there like a filter? Do the models start off as self-aware? I think they do. I'm not really sure what that means. Is that like the top tier of model? Well, thank you, Goo. I will be enjoying myself. I have been enjoying myself, actually. So let's pop these in here and select diamonds. And as you can see, we are printing. And we can use this right back in our dynamos to fuel up what we're doing. And we actually just profited on diamonds. So I guess we're back to the start, but there's our profit. Let's figure out how these newfangled item cards work. Let's craft, I think we'll need at least 3 of them if I kind of understand how these work. We do need to get some pulsating iron plates. Let's also get a drawer with 2 shelves, I think is what we'll want. Yeah, that will work. I just made 2 of them, not sure why. So what I imagine myself doing is I want to take the extraterrestrial matter, pull it from this and insert it into this drawer. I also want to extract the Shulker predictions from here and push them into here. And then I guess a third thing I could do is pull the diamonds from here and put them in the Numi. So I guess what I should do actually is I should just get rid of this second laser node because that'll probably make my life a whole lot easier. But then again, don't I want storage, like mass storage for diamonds? This is so confusing. We'll make a shitty setup now, and then we'll fix it later. How about that, chat? Okay, cards. We probably don't have enough tin for the amount of these that I want. Never. All right, let's make our gold nuggets, though. We could probably just make a couple of those. Hello, Rena. How's it going? Peak. Nice to see you. First time chatter. Okay, wait. Let me check up with chat as well. Okay. Normally, they start at like a 5% chance of success and slowly upgrade to 30% over an arbitrary amount of time. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay. Anything you can normally do with Ender IO conduits, you can do with Laser IO. It's just a different sprites. Yeah, that's what I figure. That's what I figure, but I'm not used to this. We can probably... Okay, wait a minute. Is it slimes? Okay, it's skeletons that give us tin. Do you guys think it would be worth it to make a skeleton model right now? Oh, that's pretty free. How could I say no to that? Yeah, that's pretty free. Grab this guy. I wish I could place these down. I feel like they would look so funny. I can throw them on the ground. I would love the devs to allow me to place these on the ground. That would look so cool. Hello, Von Bus. I have only seen you play GTNH. Well, today we're playing something different. I needed a little bit of a break, and I am happy that I got it. Okay, where is the Shulker predictions? Go here. Big. Make all models. Most of the overworld guys are trivially cheap to run. That makes sense. Let me get a chest over here for all of the models that we get. I'm gonna throw you in here, slime. I'm gonna keep this one. Let's just organize our inventory a little bit. And then we need to make, what, tin out of this? That's pretty good. Let me skip this one. Heart-shaped box is good, but we're getting a little off topic. Turns out I assumed that the bounty board worked the same in Nomi as Moni, so Nomi skyblock might not be possible. Uh-oh. I'm headed to sleep. Have a good one. Have a good one, Lolmat. Get some good sleep, my friend. Alright, let's check how this item card works to begin with. I'm gonna put this in down. I want it to extract... Is this a filter? How the hell does this work? Channel 0. Okay, we have channels. That helps. That definitely helps. Filter card, okay. Filter, filter, filter. Basic filter, counting filter. Oh, that's pretty cheap. There's definitely a better recipe for iron bars. I know this in my soul, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is extract all of our random matters. Oh gosh, this is gonna get really funky really quick unless I set this up on a very specific basis. So let's set this up specifically for shulkers. And I want to extract all of these matters. Well, I guess just this matter, and then we'll place it into here once we're done. I think, yeah, that sounds right. Man, this is confusing. Actually, now that we're here, we should just filter all 3 types of the matter into here, because then I'll just be able to change this out at willy-nilly at my own speed. So right-click this. We want all 3 types to be extracted from here, big, and all of them will get inserted into that. Here's our tin plates. Let's get some more item cards. Big, 4 item cards. I can imagine. I personally can't grind that hard in Minecraft, but I enjoy watching, listening while I do other things. Well, it's always lovely to have you, and I'm glad that you're here to watch and listen. All right, so we'll insert, and then this will have to be on channel 1. And ideally, we should see this starting. Okay, no, because I didn't put anything in. And let's actually just make this a little prettier, because I don't like... Yeah, channel 15, that's nice. I like that. Oh, it automatically changed... Wait. No, it didn't change both. I'm just hallucinating. And then we'll also want to extract... I wonder if I can do 2 of these. Yes, I can. Okay, that's big. That's big. Okay. Do another filter. Is there a blacklist filter? Deny these 3. And then I guess we'll do up. And we'll put another one of these item cards. Right click. Insert. Down will have to be extract. Could this work? Maybe. Is it working? No. Okay. Let me see about this. Channel 14. Oh, did we not put the right channel? Do you mind, sir? Up channel 14. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it, chat. We figured it out. Okay, and now the diamonds, we gotta route them back. We could probably get rid... Sorry, I had to do it. And thank you for the follow, Luxius and Azur. Sorry, I haven't been checking with chat a little bit because I've been locked in and trying to figure out this Redstone IO stuff. This cow just was really ruining my day. I'm so sorry. What was I doing? Let's remove this extra node that I'm not sure I quite need. God, I hate shift click. Please just let me do what I need to do. Okay. This is west, so we'll take this card, energy extract card from the west. All right, and then the last thing we're gonna do is we need to pull the diamonds from the upside. I need one more item card, damn. Extract on channel 0 is what I'll have it do. What do I need for one more of these? A couple of tin plates. Can a dude get a couple of tin plates? Dude, I like how this is working now. Oh, beautiful. I kind of think that I should have external diamond storage. Am I wrong, chat? I feel like that's like a smarter way to do this. Maybe... Is there any way to transfer items directly from a loot fabricator into this drawer? Or would I have to have like a GregTech pipe or something? Puller upgrade would work? Ooh. Oh. Oh, no, not that either. I don't understand these. Okay. What upgrades do we have? Linking tool, configuration tool, functional storage. Okay, so we've got upgrades for storage multiplication. We've got collector upgrade. What does this do? I'm assuming it pulls from something and then... Oh. Okay, so my question is, chat, what is the difference between a collector upgrade, a puller, and a pusher upgrade? Oh. Okay, cool. So collector is like a vacuum hopper. All right, so we need one puller upgrade and one pusher upgrade. This is pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that all of this just works. All right, so the puller upgrade, right click in a GUI. We need to pull from the east side. Nope, not like that. Oh, oh, beautiful, beautiful. And the pusher upgrade goes down. Oh my God. Modern technology, chat. We're doing it. And we have fully, nope, not fully, because I need to actually supply these prediction matrices, right? So we're close, we're close. Let's get 2 item cards going. I'm gonna do this real quick and just grab this 8 tin. I had it set up with LaserNode item network that had a blue channel for diamonds. I like that. But I feel like I will only need the diamonds to go into this one Numi. I guess I'll probably need more numismatic dynamos. And also, let's check some augments that we can make. Is there any really important dynamo augments that we should like definitely make right now? Is this excitation field thingy useful? Oh, stainless steel. Fuel efficiency sounds nice, but probably not needed. Integral component. Includes base attributes, or improves base attributes. Double electrum. Whoa, what do I look like? Rich? LV electrum. How do we make electrum? Just alloy smelt? Okay. Okay, this is doable. Hardened glass. Efficiency upgrade. I like that. All right, let's get our last 2 item thingamajigs. So the last thing we need to do is get these pulsating prediction matrices, which are coming from the north side. We need to pull these and put them into this. So down, and then, oh, I need to filter that. This is filtered to big. It's fully operational now. So all we need to do is occasionally we need to go in and fill up these pulsating prediction matrices, and we will be ballin'. Integral components just do a straight 2.5 times energy output for 2.5 times resource use. That does sound really good. I don't know if I need that just yet, but I'll keep that in mind in the future. I was thinking any like efficiency upgrades might be good, but I think we're good on that, honestly. All right, now that I have that, what else is there to do? I think we should probably get that multi-smelter online soon. What do we need to do first? We have chromium, actually, from looting things, so I guess we just need to get MV stuff going. Which means we need some clay dust, actually, I think is our next thing. Let me sort out my inventory, because this is a mess. I do not like this. Throw this in here. Skeleton matrix will go back eventually. Multi-cycle injectors are a 10% efficiency buff per upgrade. It's like 2 gold and 6 wrought iron per upgrade. Do you think it's something that I should like focus now, or is it fine to just leave it? Because my thought process is maybe I should just like let it go for now. For now it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That's where I was thinking as well. It's just simply faster to waste wrought iron to hand grind out this shit at this point, which is really funny to me. But yeah, we need to do some more clay electrolysis to get more aluminum. It might be time to like set up passive lines soon, but for now, we're just gonna yuck it as far as we can go until we have better tools for automation without like slowing down and automating things as we go. That's how I always play. I just like try to go as quickly as possible. MV electrolyzer unlocks clay line. Let's check the lines tab. Renewable production. That's clathrite. There's probably some type of cobblestone gen, right? Wait, what do you mean MV? Century. Almandine. Marriaging steel, canthal. You know what, actually, I think we should go nether mining. I think that would be a good use of our time. We do need to get some like raw resources as this clay path like processes through. Somehow we're getting water here. We can output on the face. Okay, that's just free. How are we gonna do this? Make a impermanent decision. Oh, it could have worked. I was just not smart about it. There you go. Oh. Yeah, we'll do the resonant clathrate thing sooner or later. I just want to see how far I can get into having, like, unlocking new stuff. This is how I always do. This is like with the speedrun mentality. I like make it as painful as possible and go as bare bones as possible until we have as many tools as we can to like make long-lasting automations. Because the one thing I hate is like spending a bunch of time on one automation that I'm just gonna outgrow in like a tier or two. So I always just like sit through it, like grin and bear it. It's so silly, but it's how I play. And I really enjoy the feeling of power you get from just absolutely hoofing it. Okay, do I need anything to go nether mining? I think we're good. We've got our prospector, we've got our drill and our magnet. So without further ado, let's get going. I have that overworld cake. Let's claim another one while we're here. Oh, and it spawns me back here. Oh, that's good. Oh no. Oh, you know what? There was a bastion here the entire time. Or I guess there is a bastion here that I didn't see prior. I like how these guys are very chill with me. That's nice. Quartzite blackstone ore. That's weird. Let me in. We should turn on shaders. We're exploring. I feel like that's only cool. Certus spawns in the ceiling and it's very annoying. Yeah, it looks funky. Why is there quartzite in here? Alright, I do need to remember, how the hell do we make it back? I think we start somewhere like here. So let's try at least to get somewhat close back home. We've got ruby, redstone, cinnabar, none of which I particularly need. Pyrite, sphalerite, sulfur, that could be good. Grossular, pyrolusite, but I don't want to go in that direction, so. I will need emerald, that is true. Maybe I'll stop by. Copper, stibnite, we do need some copper. Monazite, neodymium, and bastnazite we'll probably need eventually, so we should just grab it while we're here. And I would assume that that spawns below the surface by a decent margin. I should not be digging straight down. There we go, there's the bastnazite. Did just want to see how that... What does this actually give me, actually? Bastnazite dust is cerium, carbon, fluorine, oxygen. With an MV electrolyzer, I can get the cerium and fluorine out of it, which is actually... That's probably a good way to get starter hydrofluoric if there's no... I know there's some other stuff that gives fluorine, like salt and some types of salts. Cryolite, which I'm not sure if they have. Topaz, blue topaz. I didn't see cryolite. Neodymium. We'll need that for advanced magnetic components sooner or later. So I'm glad I collected at least a little bit of this. Evil monster spawner. Pyrite, ancient debris, sphalerite. Kind of like the sound of that, but let's just keep heading on. Whoa. Quite the view. Quite the view. Chalcocite. Ow. Oh. Oh, that's all of my HP. I must just had a fucking problem there. Tetrahedrite should be somewhere in this area. I do wish my drill lasted a little bit longer than it currently does. Ooh, scary. Oh, scary. Bardberry, hello. Has 13.13 version been officially released yet? I have no clue. My inclination is to say that it has not. And I got very special streamer privileges. No, I politely asked a dev for a build, and they were more than happy to fork it over. I think if you asked any dev in the Monifactory Discord, they would love for you to have a beta. So that way you can try it out and give them feedback. Okay, so I think I was just lied to. Where is this tetrahedrite that I was promised? That's not good. Oh, and that's definitely not good. Wait, why did we spawn 6,000 blocks away? This might actually be a commands moment. What the? Shouldn't I spawn at world spawn? Alright, for you, dear viewer. Wait, if I just slash kill here? Or if I like jump from a high place, will it bring me back to my spawn point? That's what I'm gonna bank on, actually. Goodbye, world. Still, if I spawn back here, we might have to use slash home. Or we could find a waystone, because I did make a home waystone. Okay, that's our secondary plan. Okay. Can we drown in peaceful? I don't know, but we're gonna try. It's not looking great. We're really not doing well at this drowning stuff. There we go. Okay. That's not good. We need to find a waystone somehow. I don't know where they spawn or how I could find one. We could also see if we can light this portal over here. That's our second option. Villages. All right, we'll try to find a village. That's a good idea. Don't you dare look at me that way. Oh, that does not look promising, chat. Alright, we've got a golden axe in the ender. Not that we would need it. Let's see what this big square structure is over here. I'm kind of curious about it. Confess your love, at least just say. A little bit of copper? Whoa. We got some modern going on. Let me in! Is there anything cute in here? Wait, what is this? It seems like just a random hollow structure. What? Huh? Is this like hiding something? Maybe. Not looking good. Let's see, do we see a village in the near... Some pathways. No village looking anything. Let's head our asses toward this city structure and see. It's really just not looking good, chat. We might need to use commands to get home. I can't believe that the world spawn doesn't work the way it does in vanilla. That is so weird. And I feel like yes, I loved you from the start. Oof. Let's go. Okay. We're on our way. Me going down the hallway of forgetting and amnesia. World spawn don't work because this is technically not the overworld. I did not think of that. Ooh, what do we do about that? Chat, do we, if I make a bed, do you think this all solves itself? Okay, so I should have made a bed a long time ago is what I'm hearing. We're just gonna hold out for a waystone, I guess. Back to the Stone Age, yeah. Could restart, hard restart. Or, if these tunnels go throughout the entire world, if I find a minecart, I could low-key just skate my ass back to spawn. It would take forever. Don't get me wrong. That's definitely... It would be like a world ender, but I think it would be really funny. We could just... Yeah, I died, Annie. We died in the nether because we were hooking around a little too quickly. Let's go. Brewing stand? Oh, nothing? Okay, never mind. My bad. Diamond block. Yes, here I am. So unfortunate. Hello, chicken. Maybe we'll find some like ultra rare loot or something. Who knows? More obsidian. Yo, chat, we could low-key make it back to the nether like this. We're getting close. Maybe Maybe we can do it. This is what I live for. This is more fun than people let on. Rubber boots, that's a great idea. I should definitely do that. Okay, we're getting closer to regular iron. We got wrought iron. It's not bad, it's not bad. Hazmat boots. How is my frame rate and bit rate, by the way, Annie? Is everything looking good? Because my preview is looking a little bit insane. Okay, perfect. Thank you, everybody. Sometimes when my computer's like breathing, my stream preview goes at like 5 frames and I can never tell what's real. Perfect. Man, give me iron. Give me iron. The fact that we were this close to making this work is kind of astounding. I get iron, I get flint, and I find either an abandoned portal or like a little bit more obsidian, and we're golden. We could actually get back into the nether, get my stuff, and then make it home safe. I see another chest. This is promising. This is promising. Iron, let's go. That's good. That's what we need. We are listening to a little bit of Layfair right now. We'll take the ender pearls for sure. This is low-key more armor than I had previously. Nothing, nothing. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Faces past. Normal portals don't light? Oh, jeez. I forgot about that too. So I guess our only way to get out of this hell is to find a waystone. Darn. But I think ideally it should spawn us back in the nether on our body, right? Because we died. Every time we spawn back in, I feel like it spawns us in where we last were. Like stores our coordinates. Let's see if we can find anything near where we're at currently. Holy shit, we're in the middle of nowhere. That's actually insane. Need John Pansmith to show up in chat. Tell everyone to read the quest book. Dude, no one reads, especially if I'm a streamer. Of course I'm not reading. It's just a fact of life. I'm ungovernable by the words of man. And chat, would we find these lovely views if I didn't get lost all the fucking time? Look at that. Look at them reflections. Beautiful. Did you read the quest always works? Did I read the quest? No. I'm wondering how I can, if there's a better way that I can pinpoint down waystones. Because I've found one in the wild at least. And it was just, like, I feel like when I grabbed it up, it was just in the middle of nowhere. I did actually, I made a home waste. I picked up that waystone and made a home waypoint. Hollow log, cool. If it keeps looking bad, if we get to like a major body of water, I will just like teleport myself home or something. I don't really know where home is. I could probably just like eyeball it. That would be a major body of water, Chad. Oh, turtles, hello. Do villages have them? They probably do. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't seen a village. Like, if there were villages, I think they would. But I think in place of where villages normally spawn, we get the waystone. Okay, that looks like where a village might spawn. Let's at least check that out before we teleport. Anyone see anything? Nothing. Not a lick. Honestly, it might be fun to just walk home anyway. I can't lie. This is pretty funny. I'm kind of enjoying myself. It is weird seeing sprint jump not tanking hunger. So GTNH build. I'm so thankful that I could just sprint jump to my heart's content. Holy moly. This will be the second time we walk home, and this time we don't even have a hook. So it's just like a walk of shame for sure. Hay bales. Wait a minute. That's a village spawn thing. Wait. We gotta scour this area for a waypoint. Nothing. Hydrate for the journey. Cheers, Annie. It's looking unpromising. There's a biome mod that adds hay bales. Damn, so I just got absolutely trolled. Hello, wolf. I do not have bone. Ooh, look at that sunset, though. That's pretty dreamy. That's pretty nice. Shmev, gonna call it a night. Good luck on the journey home. See you another time. Stay well, everyone. Thank you for popping in tonight, Shmev. Sorry. I hope you're well. I hope you get some good sleep, and thank you for joining us tonight. I put those hay bales there, sorry. Have you ever seen like that Mojang employee memes where it's someone like building, like putting the loot in a pyramid chest and like building out the pyramid? Like, they don't pay me enough for this shit. I find that so funny. Like, imagine LolMat just placing the hay bales in this world. Yeah, not having 1,000 infernal mobs is also kind of insane. It's kind of nice. Can't lie. Still no waystones. Oh, I love the colored lighting though. Chat, we're making some decent progress. Maybe I should make a boat though, low key. When you're playing Minecraft, remember there's an employee building your world seed. Exactly. Y'all see a waystone anywhere? Feel like this is some good visibility. Nothing. Austin Oblivion, we got a little too fancy schmancy with our hook, and we died in the nether, and it spawned us 6,000 blocks out again, which I'm not sure why it did that, but we the consequences of our actions are something that we come in contact with all the time. And today we're learning a particularly hard lesson. Do not die in the nether. Ooh, mud brick. This is the penance for using the hook. Exactly, exactly. Okay, crafting table. Hit it with that. Get the little cheeky boat. Grab the crafting table. Actually, I'll just grab some of this oak log just in case. Any waystones? Any takers? Nothing. Okay. Instead, we get this beautiful nighttime journey through the wilds. Beautiful. Look at the stars. Beautiful. If I had a telescope, I would get my telescope out and look along that shoreline and see if there was a waystone. And what we should actually do is mine up a waystone and keep it. And that way, when we die, we can just place it down and then teleport home. Which, like, now that I'm thinking about it, how is this any worse than just using slash home? So funny. Beautiful. There is an error generating a chunk. See log for details. We're only 3,000 blocks away. Let's go. Do I go straight through or around is the real question. I feel like we go around. I don't want to chance this. Does that mean there are chunks missing somewhere? I actually have no clue what that means. I'll have to live and learn, as we all do. sea pickles having like this blue glow is kind of cool. Okay, yeah, so we'll get to this peninsula. Or peninsula, maybe. I don't know. Very, very small crossing, and then we'll get back to some open water after this. And this is a nice spot because I think this is like the easiest crossing. Oh, I love this detail of the leaves in the water as moss. Dude, whoever made this World Gen mod deserves kiss on the lips. A good one. Actually, I built this scene myself. Thank you very much. All right. Very calming, very chillax. Rowing in the moonlight. This is actually so vibey. Honestly, if this could exist in real life, like if there was a lake that looked like this and I could just like hop on a canoe and row on it all night, I low-key would. This looks surreal. This would be such a vibe. It's really too bad oceans only exist in Minecraft. Dude, I can't believe they made lakes from Minecraft into a real thing. What's over there? I see the light, chat. What is that? Kids learning cobblestone is real. A random floating lantern spawn. That's kind of cool. I cannot lie. I like that. Using frog lamps. Let's see, do we have to continue on land here? Oh, we're close. We're on the same landmass. Okay, I just need to go through the the dunes of agony and despair. Then I'll make it out the other side. Let's see if we can go a little bit south first and see if we can go by water for a little more. Hello, FX Audi. No, this is Monifactory World Gen. Hello, ruined portal that I can't actually use because you never light. Shucks. Yeah, I think this is the smartest way to go. Oh, which one do you prefer? This one by so much. I think GTNH World Gen is actually probably one of its weakest points, or like that and space, I believe, are some of its weakest attributes. Probably shouldn't have wasted wood like that, but we're in peaceful, so that's okay. This looks sick. This is beautiful. What are we gonna listen to? Hmm. Dink. Hello, Burning. How's it going, my friend? Cheers. How did your stream go? I saw you were streaming earlier. Did burning raid me and I didn't see? I don't think so. Galldive. I'll listen to some Galldive on my own time, and we'll see if that fits the vibe. Going well, thank you. Big thirsty because I ate Wingstop. That sounds kind of fire. That's a good time. All right, chat. I have a question for you. What is your favorite fast food meal? And I think I gotta go with the Korean American answer of Popeye's chicken sandwich. I think the Popeye's chicken sandwich just hits exactly what it needs to hit every time I get it. Raising Cane's is close. That's pretty close. But that's like when I need like my dino nuggies. That's like when I feel like I just need to eat the most plain chicken nugget or chicken tenders and just have a time. I must admit, actually, I don't think I've ever had Wingstop. Dude, we're making it. It's happening. Popeye's chicken sandwich has to be the correct answer. It does. It does. It is. Slice of Papa John's stuffed crust is also probably a good answer. I've never tried that. Subway's Buffalo Ranch chicken. That's a weird take, Burning. That's a crazy take. Whoa. You got the whole order. Buffalo Ranch chicken, bacon ranch, 6-inch Italian herbs and cheese bread, lettuce, onion, parmesan. Holy. Dude had that shit locked and loaded. McDonald's is the only fast food chain in your city? Damn. McDonald's is good. It hits the spot occasionally. Dude, I can't believe we like fucking footed it 6,000 blocks again, but this time with no hook. This is so fucking stupid. I can't believe we did this. What is wrong with me, chat? What is wrong with me? Plain double quarter pounder with cheese. Plain. What? What? No way. You gotta get pickles at least. Pickles are the best. If you don't like pickles, I might not fuck with you. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it's a rough one out there. Taiwanese popcorn chicken and random boba from my local place. Man, if we all could go to your local place, we would probably be doing that, but we can't. Oh, okay. Actually, I agree. McDonald's pickles are bad. They are bad. I see where you're What the helly? They're trying to sink me ship. Get out the cannons. We must kill these landlubbers. Magma block moment. My wife my wife packs me a handful. Wait, I need to read this with the name. I'm a small hobbit, says. My wife packs me a handful of pickles for lunch every day. Straight up bussin'. That's so in line with being a small hobbit. Thank you for just making my day like a little bit better with that. That's funny as fuck. Whataburger cheeseburger with mustard and extra pickles. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. All right, home again, home again. And I'm not even gonna learn from my mistakes. We're gonna go straight back into the nether. Uh, you know what I will do is I'm gonna make a home waypoint out at my home, and if it like gets worse to worse, like if I die again, we're gonna slash home because I don't want to put you guys through all of this again. No bed, coward. Oh, you're right. I could just make a bed. All right, never mind. We're going with bed. Please, please, please. I smell home. You know when you've been away from home for a while and you go back and there's like that specific smell of home? That's what I'm feeling right now. What does it smell like? What does our home smell like? I don't know, but I'm feeling it. Okay, how do we make wool? Do we have enough string to do this? The answer is no. What can we do about it? Can we make string? Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Okay, that probably doesn't work. That's so free. Why haven't we been doing this the whole time? Okay, we've got our bed, so we don't need to go through this fiasco again unless I for some reason destroy the bed and we have a bad time. We have our respawn point set, so we're not going to make the same mistake as last time. Let me put away some of the stuff that we got. Rubber trees. Okay, this. Let's get some building blocks while we're here. I'll just grab some cobble and throw that in there, that in there, and let's go back, right back into the fires from whence we came. Okay, okay, this'll do. This'll do, I think. We died over there. I have 64 blocks to my name. I probably should have thought this out just a little bit better than I just did. But you know what? It's always fun. It's always fun. Oh, jeez. Chat, I'm just a silly guy. Alright, we're gonna have to use some of our 64 blocks. Can we make that jump? In parkour civilization, you never take the stake. Oh my god, I'm fucking good. I'm so good at this game. I think we should probably go up. Plus 16 wool. Hello, cutie bun. First time chatter. How are you doing? Can you not slash set home? I don't want to set home. That's how I'm feeling. I want to do this run raw, okay? I love that. That's where I'm at. Okay. What's the best way, do we think, to get to where I need to go? Probably this. I'm vibing. I'm glad, cutie bun. Thanks for popping in today. I'm glad you're vibing, because I'm also having a great time. Okay, we made it. Alright, we gotta make it to our death point. I see some wood over there, so if worse comes to worse, we have that for renewable blocks to build with. Yeah, let's waste a couple blocks here. What? Is that a new feature that I'm not aware of? How did I just build down underneath? Where's that death? Oh, do we find it? Oh, we're back? Okay, where's the body? Oh my gosh. Alright, I do need to throw some stuff out, I think. Oh. What the helly? Okay, there's all of our stuff. That's weird. I don't know why it did that. We're back, chat. We're so fucking back. Okay, I think that's everything. Alrighty. I've got my hook back. Everything's okay. Let's find some emerald before we get out of here. Pyrite, ancient debris, sulfur, sphalerite. Good. Is Moni on version 7.2, Greg? I actually have no clue. I have never heard of the versions of Greg specifically, so I wouldn't know what to tell you. Sulfur ore? Pyrite. Okay, pyrite is iron. We do need a lot of this. Greg has 6 versions. Oh, I've heard about... Isn't, like, Greg 6, like, some weird shit with rotational energy? Ew. Ah. Create has been Greg Tech this whole time. Beta is on 0.72. I can tell because of the ore highlights. I didn't know that that was a new feature. I thought that was just... I just assumed that all of Modern had this. Also, nether mining is very profitable. Holy moly. I think it's because each of these nether ores gives, like, ×2. But, damn, I can feel it. Like, it feels much more rewarding. And this pyrite is iron and sulfur, which is good. We need some iron right now. Sphalerite is zinc and sulfur. And I think there's something else we can do with this sphalerite dust or something. Oh, I always need to go through this. I think this is how we get gallium. Sphalerite dust. Yeah, this is our 7.5% chance at gallium. So let's grab a bunch of this. Alright, we are running out of drill, so I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to grab some emerald on the way out. So let's trash all of this stuff. Head out the front door. Okay, we've got more pyrite, chalcocite, redstone, ruby, monazite. We might need electrotine sometime soon. Quartzite, ancient debris, molybdenite, powellite. Whoa. Okay, I see some thorium. We just need to go... Oh my gosh, hello, Rina Sawayama. Jeez. Garden song, add to queue. I'm probably gonna go sleep early today. Gotta wake up for multi-block by memory tomorrow. I said Judge. Hopefully you have fun. Good night. Thank you for popping in, Annie. It's always lovely to have you. And yes, I hope you get some good sleep. And yeah, for those of you who are who know 3, Eric, I guess that's his government name, so maybe I shouldn't be just like saying that. But there is a creator who is named 3, not threefold. Oh. Holy shit, jump scare. But anyway, he did GTNH Jeopardy, and he's doing a multi-blocks by memory contest, which is going to be a similar like kind of game, which I think you guys should all tune into. I don't know where it will be strumped or streamed, but if you know him, go check out his stuff. And yeah, that event will be happening tomorrow. Dude, this emerald vein might just be, like, chalked. How do I get down there without a fire resistance potion? Alright, I'm just gonna put my cake here, and we're gonna get out of here. And when we come back next time, we'll spawn in on that cake. So we'll figure out a way to get that. Maybe we'll brew up a fire resistance potion and let it rip. That was quite the journey. And I think I'm still ready to keep playing, honestly. So let's keep going. We probably got some alu dust. Just a little bit. A wee amount. I could try to dig all the way under, but I worry. That will take 4 amps. This will also take 4 amps. I guess we'll do one thing at a time. That's our aluminium. I'm a bad liar. So let's get on track. We need our MV mixer so that way we can make vanadium steel. So let's get going. Let's make a quick calculation first. I will need 1, 2, 3 motors, one more, 4 motors. And then the precision laser engraver needs pistons, which is 5, 6 motors. Why does it need pistons? That makes no sense, chat. Okay, 6 MV motors is what we're gonna shoot for right now. Post haste. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total cost. 24 copper nickel wire, 12 times copper cable, 3 magnetic steel rods, and 11 aluminum rods. Okay, definitely doable. Cupro nickel. 24 of 2 times. Yes, this would be enough. Yeah. And then copper cable. That's not right. There we go. In your house upon the hill. There's our alu rods. Okay, what else are we gonna need? Magnetic steel rods. That's very doable. Let's get some steel rods out from here. That we totally have. And polarize them in the good old polarizer. Did we ever end up lathing those rods? Yeah, there they are. I'm silly. Okay, that's everything. So let's shift click this on. That gives us our 6 motors. And then we can get into our mixer, which needs more copper cables, and a bronze rotor. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 bronze. I'll change which side this auto extracts to. Hello, hello, stop yapping 12. Problem, not my problem. That is not my problem. Valid. I agree. Beautiful. And it works. And I just made a gear. That's not what I wanted to make. Can I use this for anything? No. I guess I'll go fuck myself. This, okay, we're gonna re-extract that. And then what do we need to do with the advanced mixture? Vanadium steel, enough to make what? A vanadium steel buzzsaw blade, which we can make with a gear in a lathe. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. 4 plates seems fine. So how do we get this? Circuit 1, 80 seconds, mixer, chromium, vanadium, and steel. Do we have vanadium dust? No. Can we get vanadium dust? Vanadium magnetite dust, which we can then centrifuge into magnetite. Okay, yeah, this is good. What am I doing? Okay, there's the rotor. Let's get the good old advanced mixer going. We'll probably need that anyway. Bingo bongo. I'm gonna be silly right now. I'm gonna take out this battery buffer currently. I'm gonna put this in, which might just short out all of my power. Let's put a little pause on you, shall we? A little Nujabase never hurt nobody. Grab our vanadium magnetite dust, and I don't remember, I just did this. Centrifuge, okay. Do we have a centrifuge? It's possible. Do we not? Oh, no, wait. Do we never make a centrifuge? Oh, brother. We had to have made a centrifuge at this point, right? Right? Like, there's no way. Wow. We totally did not. Okay, let's make one. Well, at least that was incredibly simple. Let's get rid of something, probably the canner. Pretty sure I'm never gonna need a canner in my life. Go up here, auto output. I don't really care about fluids. How do I auto output? Okay, that works. That works. That'll do it. GTM is nice in that it turns off the machines if they power fail enough times, but it's super annoying going around and turning them back on. I know what you mean. In GTNH, there's a similar thing where if you build things with matter manipulator, it will auto turn them off sometimes. So I had a raise of like literally 200 circuit assembly lines that I would have to like go and like hand turn all of them on. It was horrible. All right, so for 4 vanadium steel ingots, we're just gonna need 1 mixer recipe of this, 1 vanadium, 1 chromium, and 7 steel dust, which should be very, very easy to procure. Let's throw the magnetite in here, vanadium magnetite, steel dust. That requires us having steel. That's gonna take forever. Chromium. Golden. Okay. And then we put this in our MV mixer, because apparently an LV mixer couldn't mix it hard enough. And we need a circuit, right? Vanadium circuit 1. Will we survive? 20 seconds. All right, what is the next thing on the menu? Done that, we done that. Done that. Vanadium steel. Okay, I have chromium though. Is it really gonna tell me that I don't? Do I care about the quest rewards? And the answer is no, not really. So we're gonna go off the book with this one. Don't tell anyone, okay? We're doing illegal things that are not allowed. Work paused. I just unpaused, right? Circuit 2, circuit 1. Should be MV. Do we need... No, Cooper-nickel coils works. 120 EU per tick. I'm missing exactly what's going wrong here. Work paused. Oh, that's weird that this has a working enabled and this also has a working enabled. 79 seconds. Oh, Greg Tech. We don't have any nitrogen. So let's go prep everything else that we need while we wait. That's LV Bender, good. Cutting machine. More MV circuits, that's scary, but doable. How are we doing on diamonds over here? 531 diamonds. Big. That's actually kind of huge. We're so rich. What can I do with all these diamonds? Pretty much nothing. Nothing I can see. Glass. Got the glass. All right, I do believe we need more of the higher tier circuits. Did I craft some out? And yes, I did. Thank you, me. Very cool. There's our vanadium steel thingamajig. We'll grab one MV conveyor. And that's it. We just need to wait for the vanadium steel at this point. In the meantime, is there something we can do? I guess we could prep... We have the silicon boule somewhere. Some unknown place. Is it in here? I think we can Y search this. There you go. So then we cut the boule. We need a wafer, an ILC wafer, which means we need a red lens. How do we get a red lens? Chemical dyeing seems hard. Ruby lens. NV lathe or LV lathe with an exquisite ruby. Oh, don't make me do this. Oh, wait. Oh, no, can't do that. Looks like we need to make a sifter, which I don't hate. I don't hate that. Okay, how do I make item filters? Zinc foils around steel plates. Do we have zinc? I'm inclined to say that we do. Foil is 8, right? Or is it 3? I think it's 8. Zinc foil is circuit 10. Rookie mistake, chat. Okay, here's our sifter. Another LV machine is getting juggled onto the assembly line. We do need to make some ruby ore, or like, we do have some raw ruby. I don't know what we need to do with it to get to this point. Thank you for following, Black Flame. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're well. I hope you're rested. I hope you're having a good time. I am bing chilling right now. So I think we crush it in the macerator once, and then we wash it. We get purified ruby ore, which we'll throw into a sifter. Okay. 20 seconds. Maybe I should make that steam machine. But you know what? We're gonna get really lucky first time, and it's gonna be okay. Watch, watch. Purified ruby ore, single wash, one try, okay? One try. 20 seconds. We're gonna get an exquisite ruby. I'm lying. I'm lying, chat. That's okay. We did our best. Let's put on something that's a little more relaxing to the people who are maybe sleeping. Maybe silencing the macerator would really help the people who are sleeping, honestly. Did the sifter just return nothing? Oh, I guess it is a 50% chance that it just does not even give us a regular ruby. Didn't think about that. Oh yeah, rubber boots. Hazmat boots. Let's see if we can make these, because we died to fall damage once, and we don't want to make that mistake again. Easy money. Slam down a few slightly offset forged hammers for the sleepy chatters. Thank you for the follow, Cube1003. How are you doing today? What's poppin', my friend? I think we've got the Russians and Europeans waking up right now, joining the stream. And welcome everybody. So what am I doing? Do I remember? Yes, we're getting an exquisite ruby at a 5% chance to lathe it into a ruby lens, so that way I can avoid making an MV lathe. Look up history? Yeah, I agree. It's really nice. I kind of wish... Ooh, we're close. We're so close. I love gambling. All right, let me look through. We should probably make a couple more loot fabricators at this point. I do need to look through what I need. I think it would be smart to get copper and iron on passive right now. So I just need another laser node, which I have, and then I would need to link it all up with the cards and stuff. Those seem like the most smart things to passive right now. How hard would that be, honestly? Dark steel, dark steel, dark steel. How are we doing on our vanadium steel also? We're pulling 5 amps, so I do need to be a little bit cautious about what I'm doing here. There's 7 ingots, so that's much more than I need. Let's start with one more simulation chamber and one more of these loot fabricators, so that way I could at least like passive specific things. I probably can't get a full passive setup currently, but I could at least get something going. I'll have to switch it around on my own time. Hello, Static of the Night. Thank you for the follow, my friend. How are you doing today? Okay, so what do we need to do? The first thing we need to do is, oh, we need more of those pulsating prediction matrices, or whatever the heck they're called. It's clay and something else. Ooh, do we even have enough pulsating dust? Uh-oh. This is a weird song. Still haven't gotten it yet. Okay, first of all, I do want to see what we should put in this specific, in this simulation chamber. I do need to do a couple of things first. So, we're missing on pulsating prediction matrices, which means we need some clay, and clay balls are a good way to do this. So, let's craft out some Moni nickels into pennies. Go straight for this, and then go into this. Perfect. Alloy smelter, that, good. Nice, okay. And then I'll load that back up when we're ready. We'll need some item cards. I think we need to bring some channel stuff. So that is north. From our north, we are pulling the pulsating prediction matrices on channel 3. And I guess I will push that into here. Do you have any extra item cards? No. Tin, how you vex me. Alright, there's our cutting thing. Cutting machine is done. We can now replace this mixer for now. Big. Did we sift the right thing? Oh, let's go! Exquisite ruby. All right, we did it. So from here, we chuck this in our lathe. That's only going to take 120 seconds. We're pulling 1.8 amps, which is good. We're good. $120 seconds on that. Then after that, we get our lens, which we can then... Oh, we can do something right now. Let's take this cutting machine and chuck our monocrystalline silicon boule as well as some water into it. Can we make lubricant right now? Is it worth it? No, not really. Creosote, redstone. We can make all of this, I just don't feel like it. Thank you for the follow, Sapiens Fazam. How are you? Oh, whoa. How are you doing tonight? How's it going? All right, I do think we're gonna go slam into this circuit and then we'll probably call it a night. Oh, even maybe before this. Do I need something funky for this? How do we make RAM chips? We need a green lens, which means we need an exquisite emerald. So maybe we would need to go back to the nether. All right, I think we'll do our first basic integrated circuit, and then we'll call it a night. How about that? I think that's fair. Silicon wafers, done. I'm not getting any of these quests, but I guess it checks it while even if I don't have it unlocked. Oh, that's really nice. Funky, but nice. Now with our ruby lens that we got out of this, we're going to replace... Oh, we need to make the laser engraver first. Oh, and that's why we need emerald. I'm good. This mod pack looks good. This mod pack is really good. I have been enjoying it a lot. I do think we're at a point though. I think I've played a lot today. I am getting a little bit tired. Maybe we call it here and we pick up again tomorrow, and then our next goal tomorrow will be grab some emerald from the nether and then blow through these circuits and get our multi-smelter, which should be a huge power upgrade. Put all this back, put this, MB stuff, throw that in there, these two. All this is quest stuff, good, good, good. And then let's put these things to charge. That works. Okay, chat. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had some fun. I'm sorry if I write something wrong. I'm from Brazil. It's hard to learn learn more English. Well, bom dia, my friend. How are you doing? Tudo bem? I'm about to wrap up stream though, so we love all of our Brazilian viewers. I love Brazilian music, and I have been to Brazil, so let's go find somebody to raid. And you know what I totally forgot to do? Oh, I didn't forget to do it. Let's go. I took a VOD. Big. Who's online tonight? Jefficus with 325 viewers. Damn. Let's go raid Zyrth. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna raid Jeff. Let's do it. Good night, everybody. So Jeff is a friend of the channel, or he's a friend of mine personally, and he's playing Warhammer 40k. So go enjoy that and have some fun with that. If you're new to the channel, you'll know that you won't know that I always say, be kind to yourself and others and do the best that you can, and that will be enough. And thank you for joining me tonight. It has been a lovely stream. I will see you guys soon. Probably in like 1 or 2 days I'll stream again, and yeah. Peace, everybody. Let's give Jeff as much love as we can.